What is up, people? Got a sick storage system, mega mob farm, gargantuan guardian farm that those puny little dropper-based item elevators can't keep up with. Or maybe you just want to stick one of those beautiful beacons right through the middle of your item elevator. Well, Half Slab Bacon here, and today I've got the tutorial for you. So let's have a look at that bad boy, shall we? This system is fast, fully automatic with auto on off, stacks the items before it sends them up, and in general is just fully awesome. You can see that once we started pumping items, it went to work, and you can see that when we shut it off, it does one last pass to send the last of the items up. Now, for today's purposes, guys, I'm going to skip putting the beacon underneath just for simplicity's sake. But just know that if you want to put the beacon on, you can, and you just have to make sure there's glass on that last piston and not packed ice, because it will block the beacon light. But we're going to build it without, just cuz. So you're going to want to start with a 4-block space, and then you're going to want to stick a little 3B block system after that. And then we're going to want to put 2 pistons here and here. Ka-chow! And then a couple of repeaters. This last one needs to be on 4 ticks, guys. Very important for the timing. 4 ticks on the last beacon. Then we're going to want to leave a space here, and we're going to want to come right over here, and we're going to put a couple more stickies just like so. From there, you're going to want to put a block here. Go ahead and put a temporary block there, another block there, and go ahead and hit that, and we're good to go. Now from here, you're going to want to put your packed ice, and you're just going to want to go 1 block past that last bad boy. Okay, that's it. That's all. Just 1 block past. Now we can go ahead and put a torch here to start the system. We can go ahead and we can put a redstone dust there. Next, we're going to want to put our glass. Whoops, not that. Glass, dummy. Glass, stupid. Glass all the way around. And I recommend you do this while those pistons are extended, just so you don't accidentally put a block where it is not supposed to go. Okay, guys? So we're going to want to go like so, and this will be your item elevator from here. You can build your tower all the way up, or you can build this underneath. Just remember, you do need those spots right in the center there where that ice can come up. For simplicity's sake and timing, I'm not going to build it any higher, and we're just going to put some water in the top there, stating that that's where your water stream that would be taking it to your sorting system, or your hoppers going elsewhere would go, etc., etc. Now we're going to want to cap this off like so, just to begin placement of where our waterway is going to go. And then we're going to want to put our droppers. So it should look like this at this moment, guys. Now you're going to want to come in and you're going to want to put your dropper here, and those are our inputs for the system. If you wanted, you could just put 1 dropper at the back, guys. However, if you're building something this advanced, it should probably be because you need the volume that this thing can handle. If it can keep up with 1 dropper, you don't need something this elaborate. And you can just go with my simple dropper tutorial, which will be in the description. Of course, if you want to put a beacon up the center, you can't use a dropper. So let's just note that. Now, we kind of goofed up here a little bit, so we're just going to remove that glass because we need to start building our timers and the like there. Before we go on to that though, guys, we're going to want to put 3 repeaters here, all on 4 ticks. This is very important for the timing of the system. 3 repeaters, all on 4 ticks. Now we're going to ditch these and we're going to trade them up for some slabs and some observers. And I would like to point out, this is also very critical, guys. You have to put slabs where I place slabs and full blocks where I place full blocks, or the system won't work. So we're going to want a slab there, followed by an observer and a full block. Okay? Then we're going to come around to the other side, and we're going to want to put another observer right there, and we're going to want to not change the timing on that. We're going to want a full block there and a full block there. Okay? Next, we're going to put redstone dust here, here. Oops, I goofed up there. You're going to want that block up here. And then you're going to want redstone dust on all 3 blocks. You notice that has started a clock, right? That's the clock for our dropper, rapid fire clock. Next, we're going to want to put a comparator there to detect whether there's any items in. And we're going to put a block there and a torch there, which you can see locks the clock. So as long as there's no items in the system, it will remain in the off state thanks to our beautiful intelligence hopper clock. So again, we're just going to repeat on this side. We're going to want to put a half slab there. We're going to want to put an observer facing this way, an observer facing that way. Full block, full block, full block. Redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, and our clock has begun to start dispensing nothing at the moment. Again, comparator there, full block, and a torch. Now, from here, we're going to want to build out half slabs. We're going to go here, here, and we're going to stop right there at slab number 3 for now. Then we're going to want to put a repeater up here, again at 4 ticks. Very important for the timing of the system to allow it to do one last push of the items up after the droppers are elevated. If you're not getting that, you missed one of those 4 repeaters on 4 ticks. If they're not all on 4 ticks, you're going to get items stuck in this waterway over here. And you don't want that, because then they'll despawn on you. Now, we need a clock to power our whole system here. So we're going to want to get rid of these for the moment. And we're going to bring our hopper in. And I guess we'll put the dropper there just in case we need it. So from here, guys, what we're actually going to want is we're going to want, with a 1 block spacing from these bad boys. You don't want it to hit these bad boys. I even like to fill this section in glass in my personal world, but it's not necessary. So we're going to want a block, a space out, and we're going to want to put a block with a redstone dust on top, and we're going to want to put our comparator there, and then we're going to want to shift click our hoppers into each other, just like so. On the other side, bam, another comparator with the block, redstone dust. Next, we're going to want to put our sticky pistons here and here, not up there, right here. And then we're actually going to want to grab, which I forgot to put in my inventory before we started, our redstone block for the system. Like so. That's it. Now, next, you're going to want to take 6 items of your choice. We'll just do it like this. And put them in your hopper clock. 6 is the perfect amount of items. You could rename them if you want. It's really not necessary because you've got these blocks covering it, so nothing's likely to fall. So now we're going to want to put a redstone dust there. We're going to want to put a solid block here and a solid block there. And this is going to be the auto off for the system. We're going to want to put a redstone torch right there, which is going to shut off the system. And then we're going to want to run some redstone wire down like so. And what's going to happen there is when either of these go off, we've created an AND OR gate up here. So when either of these blocks receive power, or both, because there's items in our dropper, it's going to power that redstone wire, which is going to power the rest of this redstone wire and turn that torch off, allowing our timer to start up. That's it. That's all for that, guys. That part is done. Now we're going to put a block here, and we're going to put a redstone dust there. And that's going to allow, when this dust moves over, some power to go into that and fire off our whole system. That's it, guys. The build is done. Now if you want to test, you can go ahead and throw some items in either side or both sides, and you should notice shortly after it begins that our timer will start and it will get the system going. There we go. Bam. And away they go, up to the top of your item elevator. So that's it. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. As I mentioned, if you want to put a beacon, these are temporary blocks. You can come back and remove them, and you can just dig a hole, and you can put the beacon underneath. That's it. That's all. So, guys, whoops, wrong button. Smash that like if you enjoyed the tutorial to help others like yourself that might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, peeps. We do awesome stuff like this on the channel all the time. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.